Virgos, it's Nick. I hope you guys are doing good. It's from my Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, men and women. We're now covering your weekly reading for the last few days of September. So this is from the 26th till October 2nd. So we're ending off the month very soon and starting a new month. So what's going on in the sky astrologically for us this week? Well, on the 29th, we have Venus entering Libra, where it's home and where it likes to be. So we're gonna feel more harmonious and more relatable to the people, places, things that we love. This will pretty much for the most part be a really positive time for love and relationships, as Venus got out of Virgo where it doesn't like to be. So in Libra, this is gonna be really good for love and relationships, talking, people may be more chatty and just wanna, listen to what you have to say. All right, and then on the same day, we have Ceres the asteroid moving into Virgo. So Ceres is like the mother, the protector. So this is us protecting and wanting to take responsibility for our health, our schedules, systems, routines, and habits. And then we're ending off the week on October 2nd with Mercury in Virgo going direct. So this is really great news. It's still gonna be in the shadow period for a few days or that week, but it is going direct now, so we'll be able to think and communicate a little more clearly, less mental fog, and less thinking about the past and more being present in the now and in the future. So Mercury retrograde going direct at the end of this week, thank goodness. All right, so we're gonna be covering a little bit of health, work, and love. I'll have a link to the extended reading below in the description box if you're interested afterwards, okay? All right, so Virgos, when it comes to your health, this is actually a really great week. I feel like you're gonna get some really, really good news, or you're gonna be at the right place at the right time. Like you're getting really lucky with something. Maybe you're winning something, or maybe you got an appointment somewhere that has been really hard to get an appointment at. Or you got some shipment in that came early, it was supposed to come later. There's some really, really great news, or you're gonna get really lucky with your health. And maybe it's not really luck, maybe it's like you've been putting in the work for this and you deserve it, but there's some good karma coming your way. So you could be receiving some really, really great news when it comes to your health. I feel like there could be something that you thought was going to go really wrong, but ends up turning out in your favor as well. And your health, your work and your health could be related here. Okay, so you may even get some kind of opportunity or something that benefits your health from work or from school, but I feel like there could be something really great happening for you in health, and you're going to be just at the right place, the right time. So really, really good news. It's going to be different for everybody, but I definitely feel like this is going to be major or somewhat of a big deal. Okay, and then maybe it has to do with like health benefits, or some service that you're able to get, or product that maybe you didn't think you'd be able to get but now you can, or like your insurance covers it. It could be anything like that, or you were in an accident and you finally get your payout. So it could be something like that. Okay, and then when it comes to your work, school, career, and finances, more good news. You seem to have an opportunity that's coming your way that's going to lead to a new start, a new beginning. So this could be with work, maybe a new job, maybe a new position, new salary, new pay, new schedules that is more beneficial for you or better for your schedule, I guess. Maybe you're getting to a class or program that you really wanted. You may be getting to some kind of internship that is actually paid. But I feel like this is going to be really good for your finances. So you could be making more money, or you're going to find ways to make more money, maybe through a side hobby, side hustle. But there is some new opportunity coming your way. And maybe it's not really a new opportunity, but it's like an opportunity that you kind of designed, you created for yourself as well. And it could be coming from you, or maybe another earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But I feel like there's some good news, really great news coming to you for your work, your school, your career. And I think you're being advised to take on this new thing, whatever this could be, because it's probably going to be really beneficial, or you're going to get good feelings about it. Okay, all right. And then when it comes to your love, relationships, and dating, on your side we have the Seven of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, and the King of Swords. So some of you can have double earth, so maybe you're also have Taurus or Capricorn in your chart, or also air like Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. All right, and then on this other side, excuse me, on this other side for this other person, this can be the past, present, or future situation, or all three, all the above. We have the Six of Wands, the Three of Cups, and Judgment. So as far as who you could be dealing with, it could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or also water sign, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Doesn't have to be though, could be any sign like I always say to you guys, could just be the energy this person is embodying or playing out at this time, or be like a mixed match of one of those. Okay, so what's going on? I feel like there's two distinct energies, the one that you're feeling and one that you're going through, and this other person. With them, it seems like nothing's wrong. Everything's like fine with them. They seem to be like chilling, they're happy, they're excited. But you, on the other hand, you seem frustrated, or you're like upset, or something's irritating you, something's annoying you. But the fact that there's nothing wrong with them, or like I feel like they're fine, makes me feel like maybe this is something that you have not been expressing to them, or like you're frustrated about something they don't know, like they don't know anything about. Or you just been kind of annoyed with this in silence, but you haven't been speaking out about it. Maybe you didn't mention it. And so they think, la la la, everything's okay, but you're upset. Or maybe you feel like you're putting more effort and more energy into the connection or into the relationship, more than you're getting out of it. And maybe you just feel like this person's taking you for granted, or they're not putting in their fair share, or maybe just general in relationships, you're tired of trying so hard, trying, and maybe not getting anywhere. But I kind of feel like part of the blame is you, because maybe you're not expressing it, maybe you're not telling them, you're just kind of like, oh, they should get it, they should just know, like they should just read my mind. But they may have no idea that you're upset or irritated, and you know, you're kind of just letting this boil inside of you, but they're thinking that everything is fine. Okay, I feel like this is someone who maybe has recently overcame some kind of hard something kind of troubling or stressful at work possibly, or school, or with friends, and so maybe that's why I didn't want to bring it up at a time when they were kind of going through something. But now they seem to be celebrating or happy, and maybe they have an event to go to, or maybe they've been spending some time with friends, and so that's kind of been bothering you because you feel like you're putting more energy into them and they're out celebrating or happy about other things that have nothing to do with you possibly. And you feel like you're busy, you're at work, you're grinding, you're at school, but maybe they're all like partying, having fun, and you just feel like you're doing more than they are doing. Or like in dating or relationships, you kind of always felt like you were the more responsible one, or you were kind of putting more effort and the other person was like not really meeting you halfway. But I feel like by the end of the week, you're starting to speak up, or you're like, you know what, maybe I need to talk about it. I just need to express it. I need to get it out of my chest and just communicate, because I can't keep like keeping it to myself. But you're gonna do it in a very like articulate way that comes off very mature, doesn't come off like rah rah rah, like screaming. You say what you need to say, you say it in a way that makes sense, they understand. And it's probably great that you're saying it at the end of the week when Mercury is going direct, because they're probably going to be able to understand you and maybe like see what you're trying to say and feel what you're trying to say a little bit clearer, okay? Because it seems like as soon as you do speak up and say what's bothering you, or that something is bothering you, they understand, they get it. They're like, oh, I didn't know you were like upset about that, or like, oh, I'm sorry, like, okay, sure, we can fix that, or I can do this. So they're gonna give you reason. They're gonna reason with you. They're gonna side with you and be like, oh, okay, sure. Or like they didn't know, or they're like, oh, sorry about that. And you're gonna be like, oh, wow, like my problems, or like, I'm noticing that a lot of my problems could have easily got resolved if maybe I just talked about it and didn't just like keep it inside and like let it boil and bother me and, you know, make me like, because sometimes maybe you put a lot of pressure on yourself, or you think that people should just know and it would be obvious. But sometimes what's obvious to us may not be obvious to others or to other people, because they're not you. You're used to being in a certain way, but other people maybe are used to being another way. Okay, and so you may be the type that goes above and beyond in relationships, or you really express it, you do this, you do that, but maybe this person is just not like that. They're more nonchalant, they're kind of just more chill, and so your energy just may be a little bit different from theirs. But if you communicate and you talk in a clear, concise way, no screaming, no yelling, I think you're going to see that they reason with you and they're like, okay, cool, and then the problem is solved. So any frustrations that you were having, that you weren't maybe communicating with this person, I think gets resolved by the end of the week. Or you see that, okay, I just needed to speak up, I just needed to talk about it, and there, boom, it's much better. Okay, all right, so let's continue on and extend it to get more information, see where their energy is at. What are they thinking? What are they feeling when it comes to you? What they don't want you to know that maybe you should know, and what their next action move will be towards you, and then also your advice, okay? So we'll continue on an extended. Link will be below. Hopefully I'll see you guys there. If not, I'll see you for our next reading. Take care. Bye.